Hey guys, Steph here. So I have 4 pretty clean and simple cards to share with you. I had to make a thank you card for someone, and then I ended up having to make 2 sympathy cards, which is always so not fun. My neighbor actually passed away. He was only 61 years old, so I feel so bad for them. And then a friend of the family's sister passed, so it's, yeah, not fun. Had to make some sympathy cards. But I'm going to start with the thank you card. It's on Paper Train Craft cardstock, and I rounded the bottom corners. And this is what the card looks like. So this white paper in the back, I don't know if you'll be able to see, is actually the wood grain. There we go. The wood grain embossed paper, and this is the Avery L one. I also have some from Simon Says Stamp, but this one happens to be the Avery L embossed wood grain. And then I used pattern paper from Studio Calico's Lemon Lush, and I die cut out using my Creative Time Stitch Journal die 3x4 to cut this piece out. And then I also used the My Creative Time stitched grass die, which was nice because the stitching along it ended up going perfectly with the stitching on the grass. And I cut that out of pattern paper as well. And then I stamped out my little owl from Lawn Fawn Critters in the Forest, and then just Copic colored him, fussy cut him out, added some brown Wink of Stella to his bottom half and some glossy accents on his eyes. And then for the log here, I used Lawn Fawn's Into the Woods, and I just used the tree here. And I just stamped it using my Colorbox Chestnut Roan onto some brown cardstock, like a dark craft almost. And then fussy cut that out as well. And then what did I do next? Then for the clouds here, I used the Lawn Fawn Spring Showers and just used the biggest and smallest stitched cloud dies. And then for my sentiment, I used the Simon Says Stamp Thanks set. And what I did was I stamped thanks, and then it's supposed to say for all you do. So I just masked off the word all and stamped it out, and then I just wrote owl. So thanks for owl you do. I thought that was cute. And then also the Simon Says Stamp Thanks die. I die cut it out using the die cuts with a View glitzy stack in like a brownish gold kind of color. And I cut that out, and then I added some clear Wink of Stella around the clouds, these little blue flower sequins in the grass, and then I used 2 different enamel dots. I used the My Mind's Eye Sweetest Thing enamel dots, and I used the yellow, the peach, and well, it's like a pinky peach, and then the bluish teal color. And then I also used the the Studio Calico wood grain enamel dots. And I know there's a glare, but I don't know how well you can see that, but they're really cool in person. So to go with that whole wood grain theme, I added a few of those. So I just added some on the top and the bottom. And then all I did on the inside was I put You're Simply the Best from Avery L handwritten notes, available at Hot Red's Boutique. So there's the thank you card. And then for my first sympathy card, I have this one here. And I just used the Recollections 110 pound cardstock. I couldn't think. And then I dry embossed this using my Musical Flourish embossing folder by Cuttlebug. And then for my flowers, leaves, and flower pot, I use the Lawn Fawn Our Friendship Grows stamp and die set. And I just Copic colored it. I added some brown Wink of Stella to the center of the flowers. I didn't want it really glitzy and glimmery. I just wanted a little bit of shine. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. To it. And then I just used strips of green cardstock, and I wish I had thought to match it a little bit better to the leaves, but the room I did this in was a little dark, so next time I'll know. But just use some thin strips of cardstock rather than trying to fussy cut that out, and yeah, it was easier to do it this way. And then with Deepest Sympathy, I heat embossed that using my Ranger Liquid Platinum embossing powder. Such a pretty color. And that came from my Amy R. Sympathy Sentiments. And then on the inside of this one, I just put, although no words can really help to ease the loss you bear, just know that you are very close in love and prayer. And that's also from the Amy R. set. So there's that one. And then, I'm so sorry, I keep coughing. For this one here, I used Recollections 110 Pound again. And then again, I was on a kick, I guess. I used this wood grain embossed cardstock. And I just love the way that looks on white too. And then on another piece of white cardstock, for these like little dandelion type flowers, I used Amuse Studios Studio Sampler number 4. I just used that one there. And I stamped it in Memento Luxe ink in Sweet Plum and Lilac Posies. And then for the With Sympathy, I used Avery L's Oh Happy Day. And I just, I stamped it using my Brilliance Graphite Black and then clear embossed over it. And then on the inside of this one, I did another one, but I stamped it off once and then did it in the corner to make it lighter. And then Someone So Special Can Never Be Forgotten, You Are in My Thoughts and Prayers. And those are two separate stamps I put together from Paper Tray Inks Willow. And I just used 2 of them and put them together for that. So there's that one. And then this last one here I'm not going to end up using. It is a major mess up card. This card is a hot mess. So it's on craft cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. All 4 corners are rounded. I used a little bit of lavender cardstock too. And then I used this sunflower, well, it's not a sunflower, it's actually a daisy, but Stampendous Daisy Thanks stamp here. And colored it like sunflowers. And I like my coloring on it, but I messed up so much up here. From here up is a hot mess. And then I also used the butterfly and colored it up. And then I had stamped with Heartfelt Sympathy, which is from the Amy R. set, and it didn't stamp right. And then I tried stamping it again and cutting it out and lining it up, and it just looked like a hot mess. And then I added some ribbon and the bow didn't work right. So this card, I don't believe I even did the inside. I didn't bother with the inside now because I don't think this is going to be usable, but I might try and maybe cut out the flowers or something and reuse it. I tried to salvage stuff like this, but this, I don't know if it's going to be salvageable. It's just kind of a hot mess. So yeah, we all have our boo-boos, right? This is definitely a boo-boo card that will not be given it to anyone looking like this. So that's it. I will be back. I have my one little thing else to show, and that's it. So thanks for watching.